Venom in my blood, varsity in my soul. Two worlds collide where I take control.
You back. All right, so
Rise from the streets, strut.
boom. All right, so we're tapping back in with my brother Aaron Simmons, licensed mental health therapist in the state of South Carolina. We're just talking about his journey so we can get into, this thing he's building, this announcement he's got going on, and continue to share his story, man. So let's get into it. We're going to go into a little bit of the struggle, man. A lot of people talk about the good parts of the success story. They don't really talk about the struggle and how you got through the struggle on the other side of it. And if there are multiple times. So let's talk about some of the things that kept you going when things weren't working, where things didn't go according to plan. What helped you stay focused, stay on track to keep pushing to where you at today?
I think when I think about it now, one of the biggest things, talking to people when you feel like taking a break or like quitting or like and letting them like smack some sense in you.
That's facts.
Like making you smack some sense in you, no, it's like just keep doing it. And also just like when you want something, you're gonna keep doing it. When you really want one, you're gonna keep doing that. And if you really just, I had no choice but to keep going. Like it's like I don't fall back. I don't like ever like go back to where I was. So it's either you stay complacent or regress, and it was either so. But no, I have to keep going forward. Just think that when I just really wanting something, and also like having some really great. I think I really created a really good social environment. People I have around me in my circle, like they, really. I have ones that's gonna nicely put me like nicely comfort and push me, and then one's gonna like I will smack.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's very important though. It's very important because you're not supposed to go through things alone, and especially when you're building stuff, like it's hard. It's almost impossible to do it alone.
Yeah. I think just having that good social support was a heavy one as well. I think like started do remember at times there was like times where I was like, hey, I am at my wit's end. Like people just like no, you're not. You have no choice. Like, do you want to fight me?
Yeah.
like so that too. And then just like this may come off as like bad, but like hopefully you get what I'm saying. Watching others still struggle. I don't want to do that. I'm not like no, I can't. Like I'm not about to be in my 60s going through this. 60s, and I'm not gonna be 50 or I'm not. Nah. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Watching others those struggle is a no. It's enough for me. I see what you're doing. I see why. Because you're not doing it. Like no. Like everyone's context environment is different.
Facts.
It's different. But just like watching it, like don't want to be there. So so let me keep going. So but I feel like it is good to notice. Some people still have it worse, and I can
Choose to keep going. Man.
Yeah.
Stop. I get that, and well, our whole friend group, but just watching you grow and build, I think it's like all of our friends. It seems like they're having a turn or a season, like where, like they've got over their hump, and they're hitting their stride. And I've seen you and your journey from sophomore year up until where you are now, and it's been amazing to watch you go through it. And I know some of your struggle, and to see you get through it. And I like to say I'm one of the strongest people I know, but you're literally one of the strongest people I know. just because I know, bro, like you was working, like going through your master's program, bro. Like I don't understand.
That was I
Like
mean, when I
physically, I don't understand how you did that.
think about it now, like I don't know, like that's the thing, that drive when you want something, you got, like,
Mm-hmm.
you had no choice but to do it, like class,
Yeah.
internship, full-time job at the same time, like,
Yeah.
you wasn't sleeping, at all. Lived on caffeine,
Yeah.
lived in it, like, uh, just, yeah. That's just,
Yeah,
you think
bro.
about
Like
how
it's really a, freaking. I don't know. I don't even know how to
you
describe
just
him. It's
had
like a
you, yeah,
superhero.
you just had to do it.
Yeah.
You just had to.
Yeah, bro. You. Hats off to you, bro, because you done the damn thing. Honestly, and you're doing it. So keep doing
Man,
it.
even like I didn't even notice I was doing it until like you or like when like someone else was like, how I don't know how you did it,
Right, literally.
when they pointed out, I'm like, oh, I had no, actually I had someone in grad school, like, I remember the exact conversation. You know how people like you're not realizing, then you hit me like think like, oh, he was like, so I talked to like everyone in here just about my, and actually the teachers, like, I talked to them about things and like what they're going through and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and like, you're like the only one who's doing it on their own. I'm like, oh, whoa. I was like, oh,
Don't have a
okay,
choice. Yeah.
okay, it was like, like, he's like, I'm just like, I think like I pray for you and things like that. Like,
Mm-hmm,
oh, I appreciate it. And then, but I was still like, oh, well,
mm-hmm. And then in the end, I think it tastes a little bit sweeter when when you know you struggled and
yeah,
you still
yeah, yeah,
finished it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I still remember just that conversation itself. Like, he literally observed and came to me like, you don't have no support. Like, you doing this by like, are you okay? Like I pray for you. And I'm
Right,
like,
right,
oh, like,
right.
okay,
He was
So
literally concerned
yeah,
about
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. He was like a father. Like, he wasn't that much older than me, but he's like a family man.
Hmm.
Father, had like a wife, kids, and like, but like, really concerned. And I'm like, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Like, but it was from like a good place to
Yeah.
positive, like
Yeah.
an observation. I'm like, oh, but I was like, oh, how? It made me like, you think like, damn.
Hey, you just going through it, just
Yeah,
handling it.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just living life. So he kept like, literally pointing out, like, you okay? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. And I guess it's just like you were talking about earlier. Your
Mhm.
environment, man, it just makes you. I don't want to say desensitized to certain things,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like not just
Again,
your emotions,
when
but
it,
like your
yeah, when it comes to, like, again, when you shut things down and
yeah,
to get through it, you shut everything down.
yeah.
Like, your awareness kind of like goes off.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so yeah, things like that, when you're in that survival mode,
Oh yeah,
it's like survival mode. Like it's, when you're in it, you're in it.
yeah. And I was gonna say that earlier. It's like fight or flight. Like
Yeah.
either you, like because when you're in fight mode, you ain't thinking about using a bathroom or nothing. So like
No.
if every day is a fight for you, you're not thinking about your well being. Like that's
Yeah.
the last thing you're thinking about.
Yeah. Like being chased by a dog. You ain't think you're trying to figure out how you jump that fence so
Right.
fast.
You gonna get over
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The only option is to get over that
Yeah,
fence. Yeah.
people that being like shootouts, they get shot, don't even know they got shot because
Yeah.
they
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to get safe.
Yeah.
Whole time look down, they got, oh, and then you notice, ow, you're like,
Right. Right.
I got shot. You know,
That's a
so
fact.
that's when I said that when he pointed out, I didn't notice. I'm like, what?
That's good. That's a good correlation. That's
That's when
good.
he said, like, he pointed
Yeah.
out. That's when I noticed, like, make you more aware of things. So yeah.
Ah, that's good.
Uh,
Man, that's good. Hold on. I'm gonna pause real quick. That's too good. That is too good. So, so now we're gonna get into like the building process, man. The strategy of it all. You know what I mean? We talked about a few of the habits, but what systems, habits, or strategies made the biggest difference in seeing through from deciding I want to be a psychology major to, okay, I'm going to be a therapist, and then continuing your education and continuing to get your license and open your own practice? What habits or strategies, made the biggest difference in achieving those goals?
Um, Habits. I would say I want to say if it's a habit, just like getting the patience,
Mm,
having patience, having the
mm.
patience, because like I have a problem with like when I want something, I want it now. So
Truly,
I want
truly.
something, I want it now,
Yeah.
and going the route I went, you had no choice but to be patient.
Mm.
There's so many things that they want you to do,
Yeah.
and like you gotta get the undergrad. You gotta get it back. You gotta get the master's. And that's just ain't it. You gotta get the license. And you
Yeah.
gotta get more after that. This didn't end. So like the patience, um um and yeah, patience and like just like planning
Mm-hmm.
ahead,
Mm-hmm.
but not planning ahead too much. I have a problem with that too. Planning ahead, wait like boom 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 boom. I want like my day is planned.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to plan. And but no, that's like okay, realizing not everything has to be planned out. Just like chill out,
Mm-hmm.
have the patience, just wait. You know,
Yeah.
I'm annoyed, but
Mm.
but just waiting and
Let it
having the patience.
develop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I think that's kind of like the main thing. The main thing.
Mm.
Uh,
Patience.
that's been helping even up to this day. Like having like being patient. I have to be reminded sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
hey, chill out, just chill
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
some things I want to like. I have a plan. I want to like, oh, I'm gonna do something right then and there. I'm like, but then like, you can sit back and think, okay, it's not the best time for that. Just wait. Just
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait, and then
Yeah.
that's even how it came up with the most recent project. Like this was a, you know, that was a be patient and then wait
Right.
thing. So
How do you? What are some like real examples or some things that have come out of you actually being patient? Like, where have you seen like some good results of you realizing, okay, I need to be patient, and then when I was patient, boom, this happened for me.
um, I was patient. Um, I think when it came to when I first got like the my full license,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to jump right in and like announce, go ahead, yeah, and things like that. I did
Mm-hmm.
something like that, but not really, but like when
Mm-hmm.
it came to actually doing the practice, the private practice itself, I waited till I just wanted to just do it and then like figure everything out as I go, but
Right.
no, like you know getting it like legalized,
Mm-hmm.
doing all the
Mm-hmm.
legal work, just the branding yourself, like
Right.
having to, you know, process that without like a time limit was cool too, and like it worked out because once I put it out there, there was so much less stress
Yeah. Yeah.
after. So now I didn't have to click. Well, put it out there. Now I got to hire a person, do this and that.
Right. Right. Right.
Well, since I already did that beforehand and just gave myself time to do it, there was I just had to like, put it out there and just watch. Just put it out
Yeah.
there and watch, and it was
Right.
so much more like traction when it
Mm-hmm.
came to like people reaching out to me, like other therapists reaching out to me. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Just like you know, it just just future me really like present me really think past me and in that moment in that moment,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
like just like because I didn't have to scramble when once I put it out there. Again, when I want something, I'm excited about it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, okay, what's next? But I didn't have to do what's next. I was able to just like focus on what more to build on.
Right. 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 Right.
How to progress.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. At your own space too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good because I think instant gratification is a thing, and we all want it. You know what I'm saying? this is only episode 16, and I feel like I'm supposed to have 300 viewers every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it really takes time to build it right.
Yeah, even with that too, just like it's not gonna be the same every single time. Every post not gonna be a big blow up or
Right.
things like that. Um, not you're not gonna have 100 clients sign up the first day.
Right.
It's patient, you know.
Yeah.
No, it was just certain things like having that like being patient. I think I'm gonna go back to like the having the good social environment, like um of having others who aren't as like planning as me, or
Yeah.
who can just go with the flow and
Yeah.
okay, and have them like point that out, like, chill out, like, chill, you know.
Relax a little bit.
Yeah. So um, yeah, that helps too. Like they help me see that, like, probably like that definitely were polar opposites.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I want to know what time.
To the
I
T.
want to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I can just like go with the flow. He's definitely with the go with the flow. So it's like even so when like knowing that and coming and like again communicating like thoughts and plans and just like chill out, chill,
Yeah.
like just let it be. You're not gonna like just um yeah. So that kind of
Yeah, I think, and it's a good thing to have balance in there,
yeah.
because you do want to go with the flow, but you do kind of want to move with purpose too.
Yeah. So like that patience was definitely the thing that kind of really
God, that's big. That's big. I think that's one of the biggest points,
mhm.
honestly, when building anything or doing anything or
Yeah.
pursuing anything the right way,
Yeah.
whether that's relationships, entrepreneurships,
Mm-hmm.
heck, even getting through college. Like, you got to have some patience. Like,
Yeah,
I
and job
mean,
environment, cooking.
yeah. Facts. Job
Kids.
environment was a good one too,
Yeah,
because you
kids
want
is
that
pet.
promotion when you want it,
Mm-hmm.
but then you mess around and get it and you're not ready, or learn
Yeah.
those little nuances, or even tripped a little bit to
Yeah.
understand a little bit better. You jump in that promotion, or you jumped out there before you was ready, and it may not have been the result you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Um, what is something people rush into that they're not ready for yet, from your perspective?
Mm, I think that's a kind of a tricky thing. It's really I I would have to. It's tricky because
Mm-hmm.
it's that's just like case by case by
True,
the person
true.
itself. Like, if you're just not at that moment of your life to do this thing, that
Mm-hmm.
it's just okay. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like maybe you don't need to buy a house right now, and then you or like like okay. Some people want to travel all the time and
Yeah.
everything. They do that, but also you're maybe not you're not paying your bills all the way. Like, just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a hard thing to say if without like I look at it as on a case by case thing.
Correct.
I can't if I'm seeing someone that I can't say, well, you're rushing into it's I can't apply it the same thing to
True.
everyone, if that make sense.
Yeah.
Um, I think we can continue to go back to the patience
For
thing.
sure.
That's I think that's a theme of
Yeah.
theme of the day.
Yeah.
The
People need to hear it though too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rushing into things, I guess, like without the patience part of it. I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That's all I
think
have to say about that one.
even stepping, I think to take it a step further, it's before the rush. It's the lack of self awareness. What you were
Yeah.
talking
Oh
about,
yeah,
like being self aware. Like, where are you at?
yeah.
What is your current situation?
Mhm.
Should you be doing that right now? Maybe not.
Okay, I guess so. Like, yeah, again, that's a that's a good point. If they some people tend to really rush into things, like just like you said, without being aware of what's really going on.
Right.
Um, you're jumping in the realm, uh, for example, I can't even come with an example, but it's like, okay, you just took on skateboarding, right?
You all right?
So, um, did you know anything about skateboarding before you just did it?
Absolutely
So,
not.
so what did you do?
I did research before I bought it. Yeah.
But you just buy it and start just going on it.
No.
'Cause I remember when last time I was on skateboard years ago.
Yeah.
Just hopped right on it and ended up with a big scar. And I still got the scar too, but scar for scar for life. So,
Because you jumped on it.
Yeah, just jumped
Yeah.
on it.
I was watching YouTube videos before I even bought that thing. Because
Yeah.
let me figure out what board I need, how big for my size and my height. Because I'm not average size. I need to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Because I don't recover from injuries as quickly as I used to.
It's just what I say. It's a tricky thing to say, like what people aren't ready for. I mean, I think everyone's ready for something, but you just got to gauge, when to do it and what's best for you in that moment, and kind of like go from there.
Yeah. I'll go into and then piggyback off what you said. I think maybe rushing for the result, like the end goal.
Yeah.
And just again not being patient to understand like there's goals you should probably check before you try to take the big goals. Say if I reached out to someone, let's say a radio show host, to come on my podcast, not realizing like, okay, I need to figure out how I'm gonna set this up or connect this to this and make sure all my connections are right. And now I got this big radio host thing here, and they looking at me like, "Dang, this boy don't got his stuff together."
Prepare,
You know,
where's my water?
Right. So like sometimes like you got the big fish you want to go to, but like you got to take steps to make sure your stuff is together.
And again, there's nothing wrong with like shooting for like the big picture.
For sure.
Everyone, there's no 0% chance that you like. There's a possibility for everything.
Fact.
If you want it, you can get it. There's never no yes or no when it comes to like the goals and dreams. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I'll take it back to a point from my last podcast, not the last episode, but a podcast before. I had Jameson on, and I don't know what we were talking about, but he hit me with a really good motivational point, and how with our background, a lot of people feel like the world works against us. And his perspective was the same way you can think like the world works against you, the world can work for you. So you got to have that half full, half empty mentality to understand like you can get there.
Your take on it you have to flip your mindset.
Truly.
It's really, really hard to kind of let's go back to the thing you asked me, like what I had to unlearn.
Yeah.
That pessimistic mindset.
Oh.
I was a horrible pessimist. Like everything's gonna go wrong. Everything's gonna something. If I get it, I'm not gonna get it. Or I think you have to unlearn that. Well, I'm just doing it until it fails. Or I mean, things like that.
Yeah.
So like I guess it goes thing what he said about but changing the mindset from being like not looking at the world being against you, but how can I take on the world?
Don't rush to analyze. We just launched this week. You got 3 followers this week. The next week, don't rush to make that be your result of all your hard work. You just started. So like don't rush to get to that product or to get to that end goal you're looking for, because I mean we just starting. So
and some people are like, oh, I only got 3 likes. And you sound sad. No, the flip should be, oh wow, I got
right.
So I'd be happy with anything. Like,
you got, especially in a space where you creating something from scratch. Like you gotta appreciate every little bit you can get. Yeah.
I know it. Every little thing. If I can tell you how many screenshots I have, like, oh wow, I got like every post. Oh, if someone reached out to me for their for therapy, the first thing I do before I call, call some, hey, someone
Yeah,
reach out.
yeah. Facts.
You know, I'm like, why am I calling you? I should be like happy, just happy. You know,
Yeah.
just the first thing. You know,
You gotta hold on to that. I
yeah,
think,
just flipping the mindset.
yeah.
You're launching something for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, let's say it's a product, only one person bought it. Okay,
Right.
wow, someone wanted
They
my
paid for my
yeah.
right.
So and then it grows, and then that one per person is gonna like it, and they're gonna tell someone else to like. So that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
back to the patients.
Yeah. Don't rush the process. Do not rush it. You're gonna appreciate it. I think the instant gratification is okay. I dropped my first episode and somehow did 10K views. That's okay. But I think watching the incremental process, because I was talking to my lady when I was doing the last episode,
Mhm.
I looked at the analytics. I haven't looked at no analytics since I started. I just wanted to get it out there.
Mhm.
So I'm not, having this false hope or false, you know what I'm saying? And I looked, and the previous episode, I want to say, had maybe, let's just say, three, maybe five views. And then the very next episode had nine. And I was like, look at that. I was too excited. I got nine people actually stopped and looked at this video.
Mhm.
So I was geeked about it. So I think that's the important part of the process and the things that that you just got to learn on the way.
Yeah, and there's so much things that goes on into it. The time of day you posted,
Oh
and
yeah,
what's going on in the world, and
right,
like if things going on in the feed, it's you know we keep reposting it. Say
right, right,
here we share
right.
this. So
Facts.
yeah, so
Oh man, so we're gonna go into some lessons, and then let's just talk. And then we'll get into your process. What do you think defines success for you now versus how you define success? Let's say in undergrad.
okay, first part. Well, I'll tackle the undergrad part. I didn't know what success was.
Yeah,
In undergrad, didn't know what I didn't have no one or something to like. Okay, I want to be like. I didn't
right.
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had to kind of like make that for myself when it comes to what I think is my success.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really. People ask. I never got those questions. When it relates to like, hey, who do you like? Those questions that they ask about who you admire or
Yeah,
someone I
yeah,
like,
like a role model.
like nobody like I like like so like I never really undergrad I didn't know what success was. So
Mhm.
like I kind of like had to learn what I wanted it to be. So like now success is like I can I can do something, and then when I look back, okay, I'm happy for it. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Or if I say I want to do this and actually did it,
Yeah.
success.
For sure. For sure.
If e even if it didn't turn out the way I wanted to, but I still did it, success.
Hello.
So
Yeah.
at least I did it. Got up, went to the gym. I didn't. I may not have I couldn't hit a person like a PR, but hey, I still went to the gym though.
Still got up.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
still went though. So yeah, anything to where I act on it, I see as a success. Even if I don't act on it too. So if I look back and like, that's not a good choice,
Yeah.
and I don't snap again, like I said, when I want something, I get it,
Yeah.
and I want
Yeah.
it right then and there, and when
Yeah.
I do right then and there. So if I can tell myself to, hey, chill out, success. But if I think through it and actually, okay, go ahead and act on it, and I do it, then success.
Yeah.
And whether the outcome is like 100% of what I wanted, or it was 50, it's still still success.
Win is a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see success now.
That's good. That's good. Do you think you had an idea, or was it different maybe as you got further along? Say maybe when you got your master's, or were you pursuing your master's, or after you got your
Dude,
master's?
I
It's
was
still
making the
there.
best I could.
Yeah.
I was hey, why even when I was going through like in internship
Yeah.
and like but they still graduate, I still ain't had no plan. I still like still trying to figure out okay what I want to do,
Right.
how I want to do it. Do I want to work for someone else? Want to do I want to do it on my own? You know, it's you don't know until you just that's more of like a learning process. So I'm really glad the way I started out to really know what I want to do this. I want to do it this way.
Yeah.
So I got some experience first before.
Yeah.
You know.
And seeing really what it was like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not the same way as it is in psychiatry. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. When
No.
you're actually doing what you're
Actually practice.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole different ball game when you're in front of people.
I think I can agree wholeheartedly. I think even like I'm always gonna reference my experiences like post going to college and then after going to college. Like I before going to college, I had no idea what I was gonna do. Like I knew I was gonna do something and I knew I was gonna do it well just because how hard I worked.
Mm-hmm.
But what that was gonna be, no clue, like no clue. And even after senior years hitting in college, right? I know, okay, I know what field I'm going to be in. I know what kind of job I would want, but like, what is that even going to
Mm-hmm.
look like? So I don't think there's anything that can really prepare you unless you're like a student of what you're actually studying. Like, I know all the top HR people in my field, all the top psychologist people in my field, and I know exactly how I want that to look. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's very few and far between.
Yeah.
I think the point that you made was a really good one as far as defining what success looks like for you,
Mm-hmm.
not comparing it to somebody else's, because then that's when you start feeling like you fall short when you're
Worrying
not
and
doing.
doubting
Yeah,
and doing all that stuff.
yeah,
You ain't got time. You ain't gonna have no time for that.
nah,
Like it's just nah.
yeah.
I don't have time for that.
That's a
So
good point. Define it for yourself, and
and then act and then figure it out. I mean, you can take inspiration from others,
true,
and you know, but know your limits with it.
true. Yeah, you don't have to be just like them or do it just like they
Yeah,
did it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What is something you wish people understood more about this journey, hitting your personal goals and then starting your own thing? What do you believe people should understand more, or wish they understood more?
Um, explain more.
So like when you're pursuing like your goals, right? Um, a lot of people do have their own perspectives, but you actually like are. I've seen you, and you're currently checking off your different goals at different
Oh,
marks,
I
right?
think I guess understand like if I'm doing something, I actually care about it. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
like it. I don't like. Of course, I like I like money. I like it's there. It's not BS.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
BS.
yeah.
Like when I say what I mean, I do what I actually care. I care about. If I don't like it, if I don't actually care, and I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
gonna like BS with it.
yeah.
But I think if that's making sense,
Mm-hmm.
if you see me doing something, if you see me actually going hard for something, I really care
Yeah.
about it. Um, yeah, I think.
I think that's good. That's really good. People, they should understand. Like, if you're actually pursuing something, you should care.
Yeah,
It should almost be like a passion. Like you're not. If you don't care about it, then you're not going to see it through, and
mm,
you're not going to achieve the goals, and you're not going to do the things you want to do if you don't care. Like you really gotta, I would say, commit.
yeah. It's not, and the things of course, it's not easy. People don't know it's easy. Look at
Yeah.
outside, looking in, they think
Mm-hmm.
you just kind of like
You was on the yellow brick road and you just
you had all
walked.
the resources, you had
Yeah.
everything. This was a
Out the
it
mud.
was
Out the mud.
yeah. This was like you said, right out the mud. just had to do it.
Brick by brick.
Yeah, brick by brick, um, breaking those generational,
Mm-hmm.
layers. Um, so yeah, like you want it, you care about it, you want something for yourself. You know, yes, I don't know if I even answered the question, but
You did. You
people,
did.
outside looking in, if you
Mhm.
if you want you to know, you know, that I care.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Understood. You do a great job, bro. So I appreciate you answering the questions I have. So now I just want to give you the space and the opportunity to talk about the things that you've done and the reason you're here today.
Okay.
To talk about your practice, to promote yourself, man. This is what
Okay.
this platform is about. We
Yeah.
all trying to grow, trying to build a community. And what you're doing is something that's needed in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a space for you to be able to share that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to talk about it as much as you need to, share what you want to share, but this is your time to shine and kind of, you know, let your light shine.
Okay. Okay. So like we said before, I just opened the practice, Cultivate Within Counseling LLC.
Mhm.
Um. Uh. Right now, of course, it's still in the beginning stages, somewhat. Individual therapy, like individual psychotherapy. Um, well, I forgot, but yeah. Individual counseling. Um, you know, it is a private practice that will eventually grow into something bigger. Counseling, physical therapy. Something that has more aspects. But a lot of like community outreach and just spreading the awareness and giving people a chance, which led to the seed project that I just
Mhm.
announced on uh Wednesday,
Wednesday?
the 15th.
No,
No.
15th was yesterday.
Okay, so it wasn't the 15th. Whatever Wednesday was.
Yeah. I think the 13th.
Yeah,
13th,
whatever.
yeah.
One of them days. Yeah, so Seed Project was an idea to, okay, like I said in the past, I didn't know a lot about I didn't know nothing about mental health in the past or growing up. So this was a thing to give people an opportunity to experience therapy, learn about mental health. So the Project gives one person free therapy for a year.
Mhm.
You know, and it doesn't have no l- limitations. If you need therapy every week, then you're gonna get therapy every week. If you need it every other week, you're gonna get it every other week. So, um, it's like planting the seed for people to begin to take their mental health seriously.
Mm.
Because some people just don't have like the access
Yeah.
or like the financial needs. So of course, um, in order to qualify for it, you have to either um, uh, can't afford it financially for therapy. You can have insurance, but if their insurance, some of them have like high copays and they
Mhm.
make it hard to even get what you need.
Right.
You know, uh, and I forgot, yeah, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
this is just the beginning, though. Right now it's one person, it might be two, and then in the future it'll be a group of people who's going to
Mhm.
get free therapy for a year. So yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, man. How I think that's so important because like our conversation was taking us earlier, like we just didn't weren't aware of a lot of
Hmm.
things and how it affected us. And I love how it just coincides with the name of the project
Hmm.
and um the vision.
Yeah, because the whole theme of the practice itself is like more like a growth and plants and garden, like because that's what it says, cultivate within.
Yeah.
Um, I actually got the idea to have it like the brain to be like a plant based from someone one of my like very close friend called me like a gardener. She's like, you like a gardener, you like you grow, like you help people grow, and it was like a very, I was like, and usually when people say those like nice things and affirmation stuff to me, I'm like, oh, please shut up. Like, shut up. Like, oh God. But then like it's just stuck. It's just
Yeah.
stuck in my head. I'm like, I kept going back to that message. I'm like, wow, that really means a lot. Like like you have like I can't it just really meant a lot, and I kept thinking about that. The grow, and you like a grow garden. You help to grow. You help friends, families, and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, and I took it and I ran with it, gardener. And that's how it was going to be. So and that's how it came about. So that's just like a
That's a beautiful thing, and then just how the logos tie in, and then the seed project, and
yeah,
I love it,
the
man.
seed
It's a
project.
beautiful thing.
It just like, and I again, it goes back to that patience thing. I thought about this months ago. I sent it to you
Yeah,
months ago.
yeah.
Months ago. This was
Last
months
year.
ago. I thought about it. It was just so like random thought in my head. Walking the dog, like it just random thought in my head, and I was like, I'm about to put this out next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out next week.
Yeah.
And again, it goes back to again like talking to people. Like you need to like think about it, chill out, wait, think about what you really want to do, and then then it was I just knew it was time. This is why I want to do it, and this is why I want to like release it.
Yeah.
So again, that was the seed project we thought about months ago, um, and it just like okay, now I'm in the space to kind of like help someone else like get that help.
Yeah. What I would say, how can people apply for the seed project or find out more details about it?
Um, so it's on the app. The application KK Kitchen is everywhere. Instagram, at Cultivate Within Counseling LLC. Facebook, same thing. Um, email info at Cultivate Within Counseling LLC. Um, yeah, it's that application. It's a quick thing. It's not asking you to go deep in anything, or it's not
Yeah.
no verification of finances, nothing like that.
Right, right.
Um, trust to know if you could have already afforded, you would have already been in therapy and
Correct.
done it. So if you need if you're taking the time out to actually do the application form, you need it. So you could benefit from without I don't have no like verification process. So like, or do you actually can afford it? I know I don't know.
Right.
You don't need check stubs or nothing like
Right,
that. Nothing like
right.
that.
No personal info.
Very sample name. With something you like to work on. And that's very much it. And kind of like are you ready? Like, are you ready for therapy? Like, do you really want this?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Commitment.
Yeah.
So yeah, Instagram, Facebook, email me. All the contact is on, so the socials. I don't know the phone number by heart, but don't know the phone number by heart.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, um, should I? Yes, but
We're growing.
yeah.
We're growing here. We're growing.
I can barely.
We can get it for you though.
Barely remember if I ate today. If I ate,
That's a fact.
yeah,
That is a fact.
yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. So
Yeah,
on Instagram, Facebook, they can email you, and
text
then
me.
yeah,
Text like 843-471-0714.
there it is.
So yeah, text, call, leave a voicemail. Um, I'm always there.
Free counseling. You don't really even hear.
Yeah,
You never even hear
this
that.
comes some you really take like it's the opportunity, you take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, um, same thing if you was going to school, you want that scholarship, and all I had to do was like write a little essay. Go ahead, and I might get it, might not.
Right.
But and it doesn't mean if you don't get that, you don't get this time, it might be next. It might be next year too. So apply again.
Right.
And depending on how much people sign up, I'm thinking about doing two instead of one.
Ah,
So
okay. Okay.
if there's like a greater need, then I'm gonna do two.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick two people. I won't like announce it. I'm just gonna tell people. I'm just gonna tell that person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, no one's gonna know.
Right. Who the two are, yeah.
Unless you do it, cause by HIPAA.
Yeah.
Confidential. Like like everything's confidential.
Yeah.
So
Real professional. This is not a hobby.
yeah, very secure.
Yeah.
Again, HIPAA.
Yeah, we protecting licenses around here. Yeah.
Work so hard for this.
Yeah.
Not take mine away.
That's so good. What made you want to do it for free? And for as long as you're doing it for?
Cause therapy. Okay. Let's think about the therapy process. The original plan was like, I think like 6 months or 3 months. I think the original plan was like 3 months, and then 6 months. But like you really like to really get into some things, you're gonna take a year to really kind of like get your flow.
Yeah.
For you just to I gotta like to educate you on things. I gotta build rapport with you. I gotta make you comfortable to actually talk to me, because that doesn't just work from the back.
Right.
It takes 2 to 3. For me, I say it takes like, depending on the person, 2 to 3 sessions to actually like build that rapport and get you comfortable to start talking, and kind of it takes time for me to actually assess you too. I do an initial assessment in the beginning, but that's just like the initial.
Right.
I need to really assess, that, so it's for me and them too, to adequately give them, effective help.
Yeah.
I can't do that with just 3 months and say, okay, now pay me.
Right,
No,
right,
no. Like like let's give you some time, to think about your goals. What do you actually want to work on in therapy? You're gonna be thinking. You gonna be thinking about that too. I'm gonna get a goal, but that changes life as life goes.
Certainly. Yeah.
So yeah, I think a year is really great to actually accomplish something.
Mm-hmm.
And whether you want to continue after a year, is up to you. But I think after a year, you really can make a lot of progress.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing to me. I can do it. It's nothing to me.
Facts.
It's nothing. Just not like it's something, but like a year, we got this. So
Right,
yeah.
right. Together we own.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. What do you I would say, is there an application window? Like, is there a certain
Yeah. So it this will be an annual thing. So
okay.
every Mental Health Awareness Month, May,
Yeah.
it will open and it will close at the end of the month.
Okay.
So June 1st is when you will know, and then you'll kind of begin the process. So it'll go up until again that next June 1st, like the year. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see you. Love that. If you had to think of the top 3 benefits of counseling, what would they be?
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3 benefits. Top 3 benefits. I think that's subjective too. So I'll just say it for me in general. More insight on just life in general. Like when it comes to mental illnesses and
Yeah.
what to look out for, and how to when once you are aware you have it, like get coping skills, how to get through it, and understanding, like just having some insight and awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to, I had it in my head and it just went right back out. Insight, just support,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
like objective support.
Mm.
It again. I say, I lean on, like, the the friends and the family, but yeah, like, they going to rock me anyway I
Right,
go. So I
right,
need s- someone who's going to be like, also, like, who doesn't know me,
right.
to actually, like, give that guidance,
Yeah.
um without any, like, subjectiveness.
Mm-hmm.
um so, insight, guidance, and it's so much more, like, opportunity that you will see,
Mm.
just doing it. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's like an eye opener,
Yeah.
just sitting in there and having someone, like, actually take what you say to them and then throw back at you,
Right, right, right.
and actually make it like, oh wow, that
Yeah. Make you think about some
yeah.
things. Yeah.
It's more, and of course, it's more than just talking. Of course, it's way more than talking than just talking. These are actual, like, treatments. It's
Mm.
treatment. Same thing with, like like physical
Yeah.
illness and stuff like that. It's treatment. We do, like, EMDR, CBT, DBT. These are treatments. Um. Uh. So I guess that's the top three: insight, guidance, and just having an open space. Um to just be yourself
Mm-hmm.
without, like, you can truly be yourself. Like, I have people that are truly themselves in that room with me. Um, Things they never told friends,
Mm-hmm.
spouses. Like,
Yeah.
you can truly be
Yeah.
yourself with no, well, with me, unconditional positive regard, no judgment
Yeah.
at all. You know,
Yeah.
um, that's yeah.
I think that's essential because I mean that oftentimes that's the only space where people can be themselves.
Hmm.
Outside of their family, I'm not the dad, I'm
Yeah.
not the manager, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not the father, I'm not the son. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This the one time where you can actually be Anthony.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, just insight, guidance, and you can be yourself.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
That's I think, and that's the only way. I think that's one of the ways where it actually works if you're actually real with yourself
Hmm.
and op- sharing that with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think those are really, 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 really good points because it make me think about when I was going through my sessions, and it was really eye opening. And like you said, it brings awareness because when you start feeling a way again, you kind of know what you need to do to
Hmm.
kind of get through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then definitely with support because your people they gonna ride for you for sure. And I feel like my people are really loyal to a default that they don't want to say anything that'll go against how I feel because
Yeah.
I was one of those people who would respond in anger. You know what I'm saying? So they're used to an older version of me, but I'm not like that anymore. So
Yeah.
I want you to tell me the real, even if you think it's gonna make me upset or whatever the thing is. I
Hmm.
want to know the real
Yeah.
so I can address it and whether continue that behavior or
Yeah.
stop it.
And also, I think that I had a thought where you're saying that, like, when it comes to the therapy itself,
Hmm.
it's not just for, like, if you have, like, PTSD,
Yeah,
trauma, and
yeah.
just depression, anxiety.
Hmm.
No, no, no. If you just need help, like, just, like, with guide, just, like, managing life
Yeah,
in general.
yeah, yeah.
If you, like, whether you want to make some career moves and,
Hmm. Hmm.
things
Hmm.
like that. It's just so many things you can go to therapy for. So
Certainly. And
yeah.
I want to get into a few of those before we get out of here. Just some of the stigmas around mental health,
Hmm.
or some of the like facts and fictions.
Okay.
Kind of help people open their minds up to
Hmm.
actually receiving it. I think for me, that was a good point that you just made. Was like there doesn't have to be anything wrong with you to do it.
Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, you got to have, like, traumatic thing
Right,
happen.
right. I
Yeah.
just went through a divorce. I just lost my job. Like
Yeah.
I started it and didn't go through none of that. I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out like because in my career, I was going through change after change
Yeah,
after
yeah.
change after change. And I'm like, I feel unsettled because there's so many things changes around me.
Mm-hmm.
How can I best deal with that and still maintain my sense of who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Because not having any consistency for me can throw me off.
Yeah.
And I don't feel grounded and I just feel unleveled. So there was nothing detrimentally wrong with me, but I just needed some advice and somebody to just talk to.
Somebody by just kind of like help you map it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Someone with
they're
some
not gonna tell you what to
experience.
do, of course,
Mhm.
but they're gonna help you guide you to what you want.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Also, okay, so like you said, like myths about their therapy.
Mm-hmm.
We do not give advice. We do not give advice. We do not tell you what to do. I'm not gonna tell you to leave your man. No, I mean, I might, help you come to that conclusion that he ain't right.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you do not give advice.
Mhm.
You do not give advice. You know, this is your session, your floor.
Yeah.
We give you the tools, the guide, but that's one of the biggest things. Like there's like, oh well, I took your advice. I didn't. I didn't tell you
Didn't
to.
advise you nothing.
I had to not tell you to do that. So they see it as advice because they made like a healthy choice. But like I didn't tell you that. But okay,
Glad you came to that.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no advice. There's no advice giving. It
Mhm.
may seem like advice because it's like a positive thing, but it's
Mhm.
not. There's no advice.
I think one thing that really surprised me about counseling was I thought I was going for one thing, and then in the end, we were talking about something completely
Oh my
different. Like
gosh, man. Yeah.
we would. This not even. You're not here for that. You need some time management skills.
Yeah, I'm like,
Let's get into like
yeah.
what's really going on. Like what is really going on with you?
That
So
is also a thing. Like you really think you're going in it for this, and then
Yeah.
like they're like, yeah, that's all right. But what?
like
That's why I mean that's gonna be resolved. But if you fix that,
yeah.
that's something. But we fix that first, and then we can get to that part.
Yes, I thought I was going in there for career changes. It ended up being other things.
Mhm.
I was just like, what other changes are you going through? That
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it's more linked. This is more linked to it.
Yeah, this can't just be your job. Tell me about some more changes you're going through, and then so it awareness.
Yeah, what I say is also a myth. Therapy just for crazy people. It's not that. There's no such thing.
Correct.
Like be for real. Stop
Correct.
watching TV.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're not gonna get um in padded walls or
Right.
things like that. We're not trying to hospitalize you.
Right.
Make you go to the hospital. Like that's our resort is trying to keep you out from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
From the hospital. You People think if they say they're having like suicidal thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
that means you're gonna take them to hospital.
No.
That doesn't mean.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Right.
Doesn't mean
You
we're
might
not.
be on watch.
We're gonna process it and I'll assess if that even needs to be, but like they're so scared to even admit that
Yeah.
that they think that's locked up.
Yeah.
Like no, that's not. No,
I think
not that is not the first. That's not the first choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the first choice. I have a lot of people tell me that too. They're so scared because they were afraid to get like hospitalized and
Mhm.
like no, you know that's not the first. That's never like really the first choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for some people, yeah, but but it just depends. But yeah, there's some it's like part of like the depression and things like that. Some
Mhm.
people baseline they have like their baseline is like a thought every week.
Right.
But you're not acting on it. You're not intentionally. So
Planning.
you're not planning.
Right.
So like
right.
if it goes in and out, you're able to get it out. Then okay,
Right.
we're manageable.
Mhm.
But yeah, like it's not a trap to get you in the hospital.
Truly. Or
So
just to get your money.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I like money, but also I tell people this all the time, all the time, session. I don't do nothing that I don't like. I don't do nothing that I don't like.
Correct.
All the time. And my sister's like, well, I know you're doing a good job. Well, I want to be comfortable. I want to like I do this for with my life, but also
Mm-hmm.
I don't do nothing I don't like. So
I think that was a point I wanted to make earlier about like some of the negative connotations like our community have about it. But I don't think it's just our community because like on the other side there are some extreme um thoughts about therapy. So if somebody's saying they're seeing a therapist, they they automatically think that person is crazy.
yeah,
Whereas our people, we're not even going to address therapy at all, or that's a made up thing. You
yeah.
know what I
I
mean?
think when it comes to when you think about like people of color when it comes to therapy and mental health, uh and I want to say all. It's all.
Hmm.
There's a good bit. I was gonna say it's a good bit. And, I think over time it's changing. It is
Oh, for sure.
change, changing a lot. But I know from my experience, it was always like, go go pray about it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
okay, but what else?
Right. Right.
And like understanding that you can have both.
Mm.
There's like there's like a big divide between like you know spiritual and then like within like the mental health.
Right.
It's such an odd thing, but you can go to therapy and go to church
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
You know, uh, and then like again, these are just things we're breaking down through our
Agreed. I think that's a good point.
over time.
Yeah.
Um, we know this generation is nothing like the past
Hmm.
generation when it comes to like mental health and things like
Yeah.
that. So, uh, eventually, it's going to be that majority of people who think like that is going to go to a minority when it
Right.
comes to mental health. So I can definitely tell you the generation that's under me and you,
Hmm.
they going to therapy and they more with it.
Right. Right.
Um,
Mm.
and they have because they have like more of they have like people like us who's like telling them, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So
And I think it's an exposure thing too. And that was going to lead to my last question. But I just wanted to touch on the faith and the medicine part because I mean, a lot of people feel like, yeah, the prayer should be the end all be all, but I don't think that's the way it should work.
hmm
I think just like marriage counseling, at the end of the day, the marriage is supposed to be between you and God, but church encourage you go to marriage counseling.
hmm
So at the end, what is that? You and your partner are in a space to talk through certain things and guide you and be support for you. So I think people should look at it that way as well. Just remove the faith aspect of it and look at it as support, like you said. It's a way to bring awareness. It's a way for you to have support, and it's a way for you to be yourself.
yeah. Even in therapy, if you are spiritual, they're gonna tell you that that's a good support for it.
Correct.
That's a good support.
Correct.
You know, we think about again the biocycle, social, spiritual. I think
Hmm.
I did it wrong. Spiritual. Um, you know, how are you doing physically, mentally, socially,
Hmm.
spirit like they're gonna tell you like that's a big support and you keep that.
Right.
So that's it's
Highly encouraged.
yeah.
Highly
And that's
encouraged.
if you're, going that route. They're gonna take great. Like let's so if I'm working with someone who is on that level and who
Hmm.
has that special support, I'm checking all when I'm doing like assessments.
Hmm.
Are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are
Hmm.
you have you still been you still been praying like you used to and things
Right.
like that. I'm checking all
Hmm.
boxes to make sure all of them are maintaining.
Right.
So
That's good. That's good. And let's go to the generation thing. How or well, I see what you think about how mental health is becoming more mainstream and more accepted culturally.
hmm
what advice would you have for generations beneath us or after us about getting into mental health care and bringing awareness to them?
Um, People after us, you know, I think they're so different though. Like they like again, they have a lot more. I think they're a lot more active when it comes to like I'm gonna go on Google and figure out I'm gonna go like
Right.
figure out like
Yeah.
why I feel this way and they're gonna tell you I see it all through like TikTok and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. Just like when you learn and when tell someone else. That's the advice. Tell
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah.
You know, push someone else too. Don't just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, share it.
Agreed. Agreed. And that can ultimately lead to your community's health.
Yeah.
Agreed. 1000%. My last question for you, Brody. What how do you describe your counseling style? Like,
Unconditional positive regard. I am very much like very I don't want to sound like cocky when I say this like when people I see they come back because I feel like it's because I'm personable
yeah.
and I do not judge,
Yeah.
because I no way form in a place to judge nobody by I'm very accepting to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like you know, I act and I treat them as a person.
Mm.
Some people they get treated like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You're gonna come in there and I just hate the idea of going in there and feeling like I'm in like an interview or like a doctor's office and I gotta tell this person about like I like how would I want to be treated
Yeah.
be treated if I was in the same space. So like I'm very you know very personal. Like, and you're allowed to have personality. That's also a therapy thing. It's like your therapist is not going to. Some of them might be, but a lot they have a life.
Yeah.
They're a person
Yeah.
too. They don't have it all figured out. They
Mm-hmm.
as well. So um they just have like a lot more skills. So they can get through things. But again, very personable.
Mm-hmm.
Um like I guarantee you're gonna leave those just that room with me like knowing that oh wow that man really care about me
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know like again like this is not no BS this is not no
Mm-hmm.
BS like I talk to you every once a week of course I care about you
Right.
like I don't know what like oh I hope they having a good week like just like
Right.
just think like, um again, the biggest thing is the unconditional positive regard.
Mm-hmm.
No judgment, no judgment, no judgment. That's like the, and like, yeah,
That's your staple.
that's yes, that's staple.
Yeah. That's good, bro. That's too good. And I thought of one more question. I know I said that was my last one, but I thought of one more. Um, what was it? Was it a style? Ah, I lost it. It was a good one. It was a good one. What was it?
I was talking about like unconditional regard, um, just like
Being
being
personable.
per personal room, not being treated like a piece of paper. Um, you know,
I
I even
can't, but
pig piggyback off it. I think if I even down to what I wear
mm-hmm.
is like make is to
Mm.
making them feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
And that also is like is depending on your environment and like where you live at.
Tr-
People I'm seeing they've come from the backgrounds I've come from.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
if I was in a suit, they're a lot more intimidating
Truly.
to some people,
True. True.
to
True.
some people.
Yeah.
So I'm professional, but I'm not like I'm not have a would I want to wear a hoodie? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be telling them that if I wasn't here, I'll have a hoodie on, and I wear I wear jeans. I have Jordans. I wear all and they love that.
Yeah,
They love
yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
They like So and that's like just like like just being
Yeah.
yourself in there. Like having like my anime around my office and
Hmm.
things like that. Uh, like oh this is a real person. This is So yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I remember my question. And I think this is a good one for those who are looking to get into psychology, right? How do you maintain your mental health? This is my question for all professionals in that field. How do you maintain and protect your peace and mental health while you're dealing with patients? I think this would be a good advice for those who are kind of seeking to be a counselor.
Knowing my limits when it comes to helping. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not Superman.
Hmm.
I'm not you're gonna make your own choice whether I see that choice is gonna be negative. Knowing uh, knowing my limits when it comes to the care itself. Like sometimes you get real passionate. Like I really want to help this, but sometimes things are out of your control.
Yeah.
And like keeping that in mind, things
Hmm.
out when things are out of your control, they're out of your control.
Yeah.
You know, um, self care, different that different self care. When I walk out that office, Aaron is not there, but Aaron is. I made like the posting and things is one thing.
Yeah.
Don't get twisted. Don't get.
Outside of that office, no.
I'm not there. Bitch. People find it out real quick.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
That is so funny, bro.
It sounds so bad because
I get that.
I'm not a therapist when I'm not in
Yeah.
not in that office, or I'm not in that state.
Yeah.
You come up to me and so pop up send me a message
Red.
like
Fiend.
do I like it. And then unless you're like being attention, like actually warning like service stuff like that's
Yeah.
different. But like
Yeah.
if you're just like uh you're gonna like outside Aaron is not a therapist.
Yeah.
Outside Aaron is not a therapist. Like my family will tell you that for sure. Yeah. Will you talk to your clients like that? No.
No.
And you're not my client.
Right.
That's why I can tell you, shut up.
I love I love it, bro. I love it. I can't it's so funny because I can't see you being in like that mode. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't. Because who you are is why I love you. So I couldn't imagine. I How do you be talking to these people? I wonder what Aaron be looking like when he's in there. Like, and I love that you can keep it separate because a lot of people, their job becomes their identity, and that takes them on a whole
Oh yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, and it's like I do be in the session like if only you knew who I was.
facts,
Like,
facts.
like I am like I'm the same person in the office, but with my limits. Sometimes with more people it shows more,
Mhm.
but yeah, outside being knowing where to live is like is where I kind of keep it.
Yeah.
When I'm out the office, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. People love to call. As soon as I'm walking out,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
me and I'm just like,
don't
I
even know
like
what
to
to
be
say.
able to like talk freely.
Yeah.
I like cursing people out.
Yeah, yeah.
My brother. If you do something stupid, I'm gonna curse you out.
Yeah.
Like
You
he's
deserve
like,
it.
would you talk to your client? Like, no, you're not my client. So
So you finna get this.
yeah. Exactly.
That's too good. That is too good, boy.
So yeah, same thing with friends. I don't want to. They're like, oh, would you have me as a? No, because I want to tell you, I get to be completely unfiltered.
Yeah.
You know, so I think okay, that's the biggest thing I would say when it comes to like how I maintain the mental like my mental health with it, like you know, not being a therapist when I'm on the streets.
That's
Like,
good.
yeah.
That's
So
good.
like, and of course, there's like the working out, anime, books, things like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I get to like, I don't want to. I want like. I may like ask you. I may ask my friends, how you feeling.
Yeah, sure.
That's dead different because that's because they care.
We care,
I'm
right?
not asking you as a therapist.
Trying to analyze
Don't ever
behavior.
think. I be telling. I don't ever think I'm trying to be a therapist to you because it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. You're not getting that from me. You say the wrong say the wrong thing to me, and you're gonna find out real quick. No, did you talk to your friends like that? No.
I'm just asking you how you doing, bro. I'm not. I'm not working right now. I promise you, I'm not working.
Yeah.
That's too good, bro. I love
That's
that.
exactly why I don't tell people like like if they like meet me randomly, like I don't tell people I'm a therapist because they will like start
Dumping.
and now I gotta like be like nice about it, but
Yeah.
so I learned over time like yeah I what I do for a living depends on how I feel in that day.
Oh God. So do you got like a go to?
No, like
Yeah.
I really just like
If you share it or not.
really right now I really just don't share it at all.
Yeah.
But I also don't have to lie. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really good at changing the changing the subject.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good at you think you got your answer, but you didn't.
Facts. Yeah. Man.
You think you think you know what I do, but you don't.
I wonder how like that because I don't think anybody knows what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Other than like if you know, nobody
Yeah.
knows what I do, and I like to keep it that way because also, I mean, and this can be a good segue into locker room talk because this is hilarious to me. Like you said, you're not a therapist outside of work. Like people are more shocked to find out I work in HR than to
Yeah.
find out I have a child that
Yeah.
his age. Like there's no way you work in HR. Yeah, and I'm good at it for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, bro. I gotta take
Yeah.
that hat off. I'm supposed to be supportive and nurturing and help you with your stuff and all the good stuff. The HR guy, Mr.
Mhm.
Engagement, Mr. Culture, and all that good stuff. No. No, with my family, with certain friends, I could be that. But outside of that, no. I'm in here, my mouth is shut. I'm playing my game. The blinds are closed. It's dark in here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be outside. I'm not talking all day long. Like, no.
Yeah, sweatpants, hoodie, on,
The biggest clothes,
I look like
Tight feet,
look like a bum.
no sneakers. You know what I'm saying? On the weekends.
I hate jeans.
Oh,
I hate jeans. Hate pants. I like sweatpants.
that is
You
real.
know, hoodies. I'm always in the hood.
Oh yeah,
You always
yeah,
I'm always in a hoodie.
yeah,
You know, hate jeans, hate sneakers, hate
yeah.
flies.
I look like I'm going to the gym at all times when I'm not at work.
Mhm.
At all times because 5 days, and I think we talked about this one time before. It's been a while, but 5 days a week, I have to actually be intentional about what I'm putting on. When I don't have to, yeah, don't worry about it.
Be mad.
Oh, you inviting me somewhere? Oh, okay. I'm going to show up how I show up.
Exactly. And they know this too. A friend fact that I don't like it. Like I have one of my friends like they'll be like, "Oh, you putting on clothes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I put on clothes." I'm like, "No, are you putting on actually like are you putting on the fit?" No,
Maybe
no.
not. Most likely,
I
no.
got this tank top on. I got this this is joggers. Like
I'm
sweatpants,
cooling. Yeah.
you know.
Fitted, and then one thing about me, I wear fitted to work every day. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dress it up and make it look professional. I can make it look formal, casual, semi-casual, business casual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
that's just a part of me, and I'm glad that they allow me to do that.
Mhm.
And nobody does it that way, and I love it because it makes me identifiable.
Mhm.
When somebody needs somebody to talk to, and knowing I'm the guy they can talk to,
Mhm.
we're the guy with the hat. If they don't know my name,
Yeah,
where's the guy
yeah,
with the
yeah,
hat on?
yeah.
So okay, and they know it's me, so I'm the one that helped them.
Yeah.
So nah, I'm with you, bro. Inside the work, okay. Outside, no, it's a completely
Okay.
different person.
Outside, inside, you're getting Aaron, you're getting, whatever. Outside is Big A.
Big A, you heard what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm with you, bro. And hey, I like that's the Venom Varsity way though. You know what I'm saying? The Venom is, the real.
Yeah.
That's Big A.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm cooling. Don't talk to me, and you might get cussed out if you do. But the varsity is the side, I'm coming, I'm here, I'm locked in, I'm here for
Yeah.
support. This is, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the better side, but you know what I'm saying? This is the clean version.
Yeah.
And then the varsity, the venom is you get what you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I even say this inside, like sessions sometimes when I do like affirmation stuff like that, and I like I will throw it back off each other, and I'm like, I'm a G. Like I'm a G.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
so you catch me outside, you want to see?
You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm still working on that with me though.
Yeah.
At work, yeah. Cause you still might get at work, you still might get that person outside. And I'm still defining that line. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when it
It's
comes
not
to
coming home, but home might definitely come to work.
I mean, when it comes to, I guess with my work environment, the patients always get the best Aaron. Now that's my patients because I like them, and I really care about them.
Yeah.
Now anyone else, and
Yeah. The coworkers, the visitors, these other people.
Did you just
I'm
look
still
at me?
working on that. Yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it, guys. Working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on that. But man, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I do want to give you a chance one more time to let the people know how they can find you on social media, how they can apply.
Cultivate Within Counseling LLC. Um, Apply. The application for the Seed project is up until May 31st, 11:59. For therapy, reach out, email. I'm on Psychology Today in South Carolina for South Carolina, Aaron Simmons. People told me they found me just by searching into like Google, like just like black therapist, and I just pop right up. Hey,
We love that.
someone said AI. Had recommended me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to SEO.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get it.
So yeah.
Google him.
Yeah. Google. I will pop up. Aaron Simmons. Psychology Today. For anyone who's looking for a therapist, Psychology Today. Uh. Uh. Headway. I'm on Headway. You can just type my name up and you can schedule right in there without even telling me. So I get notification up. I got a session tomorrow.
We gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
love it.
email, like I said, text me from that number. Yeah, and I respond back very fast.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. Again, I really, really do. This was
Appreciate
love,
you.
man.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, about this for how long?
A long time,
Yeah.
a long time, bro, a long time, and it does my heart so much joy for you to be able to get up here and talk about your thing, so we can put it out to the world, man. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing. I I often thank God every day for my circle and for you being in that circle, because our group, bro, we got a group. Our social circle is full of some heavy hitters, bro, and just all it takes is for us to look to the left and look to the right and find some inspiration, or some motivation, or just some people who really care about what you got going on to help push you, bro. And I thank you
Very diverse
for being one of those people to help push me on, bro. I talked about showing up for our community in a couple of episodes ago. This is part of my community. He show up for me. I show up for him, and we show up for our people.
You're definitely like I said, I got so much screenshots of your interactions. I don't know why. Every time, like I know Anthony's going
You know I'm coming.
is going to support, but I used to be like, so happy. Like just to know, like, like, oh, why he has to care?
Also,
of course I know, but like, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, one of the top supporters for me.
for sure.
Yeah.
And just a quick note for people who are trying to start stuff or hadn't started things before. I mean, it's not mandatory that your friends are doing, the promo and sharing and all the things. It's not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you could do is ask for support from the heart. Anything else is extra. And at the end of the day, I know my boy got my back. Yeah, right. Because right, but it's a big deal, and you do the same for me. And like I know I can count on it, and even if not, if a post get missed, I know like at the end of the day, you are one of my number one supporters, and I can stand on that. And I want people out there to know, like, don't get caught up in a fake realization. Like, if you drop something, people are going to start running to it. Yeah. Everybody's going to be sharing it,
or listen to like your show. Like, if I'm like cleaning, or I'm like, if I don't want to listen to in audiobook, I'm put on that. Or in between my sessions, I'm listening to. I'm like, so like again, like, I actually like I support because actually, because you're my friend, of course, but I really like it.
For sure.
Like, again, you told me, but I didn't like it. I wasn't gonna.
That's a fact, and you are one of the reasons why I came back, because then if an episode don't go up, you might send looking for it, or when the next time you're doing one, and like it's a accountability piece. That's why we've become so consistent, and watching you do your social media thing, it helps push. So a circle like this, man, you got to hold on to it, and I hope you guys have a circle out there. If you don't, make sure you
create one.
Join ours. This is a community, man. We can't do this by ourselves, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our mental health check. We definitely going to have my brother on more often. Like I said, we're going to do mental health checks every month to make sure you okay, we okay, and then we all getting to where we need to go. Other than that, make sure you follow, like, subscribe to the VNV podcast. Make sure you follow me at AJ Three Ways on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Make sure you follow Cultivate Within on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. Make sure I'm gonna put the all the information in the bio, all in the post, so you guys can contact my guy. I'm actually gonna put it in my bio, my personal bio this week, in the podcast bio, so the application is multiple places and people can have access to it. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see this thing continue to grow. From us sharing logo ideas and color palettes. You think this color look good? You think this, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to see how far it's come.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to see how further it goes, bro. But other than that, I am Anthony Jerry. I am AJ Three Ways, the Fresh Prince of Podcasting. This is my best friend, my brother, Aaron Simmons, licensed mental health counselor. Big A, if you don't know. Big A, if you don't know. And we're going to catch you next week on the next episode of Venom Varsity, the podcast. Make sure you tap in. And this week, love yours, man. If you don't do nothing else, make sure you love yours. And we're going to catch you next week. Aight?
Graffiti nights leave echoes in air. School bag swinging through electric glare.